Oh, hey, what's up, York County? So the other day, I hauled out my Magnavox here. Really? We have to? They love it? Do they? Do they really? Okay, if you insist. Blah, 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 blah. Fort Mill, Shadow of Charlotte, YCDP TV. So I hauled out my Magnavox and I showed an episode. Oh, this title? Benny and the Nyets? Yeah, that's going to make sense in a little bit. Just, pay attention. I hauled out the Magnavox and I played an episode of this Benny show thing where the guy got all upset at the South Carolina RINO Republicans for screwing up redistricting, and I made some comments on it. And we enjoyed it all. But I said that I had never heard of him before. Didn't know who he was, and it turns out I was wrong. I don't think I'd ever seen an episode of his show before, but I had encountered who he was, and that happened on an episode of The Daily Show, a bit that was hosted by Jordan Klepper. And so I thought, we all had kind of a bad taste in our mouth for even the amount of the Benny show that I showed the other day. So I thought, okay, well, let's look at a little bit of the episode from The Daily Show and sort of a palate cleanser and feel better about it all and get to know this Benny guy a little bit better. I'm not going to show all of The Daily Show because I'm kind of afraid of a takedown. And frankly, I'm a little bit surprised that the Benny show didn't take us down off of YouTube, but at least so far they haven't. Maybe it helps to have them in the Magnavox frame. Some YouTubers who do commentary on other shows do things like that to fool the YouTube algorithm. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But I'm only going to show a little bit of The Daily Show. If you want to see the rest, I would put a link down in the description that shows up below the show on some apps, but you never look down there. So just go over to YouTube and do a YouTube search for Benny Show Daily Show. Benny Show Daily Show. And that'll show it up. So let's let Jordan take it from now, and we'll take a look at his show. Jordan?
He's not afraid to hold the powerful accountable and ask the tough questions.
Will the president consider giving the Presidential Medal of Freedom to Big Balls?
BuzzFeed announced it was firing its viral politics editor, Benny Johnson, for plagiarism.
Johnson wholesale copied words and entire phrases from The Guardian, U.S. News and World Report, and even Yahoo Answers.
That's
Benny is
bad.
now free to talk politics.
Every single thing you hate about your life right now or American culture is caused by mass immigration.
American cities are treasures, and we should not sacrifice them to the mongoloid horde.
White rage is how you win a war.
Leftists are a death cult.
Save this country from literal demons, from Satanists and from scum.
Some of the most famous, most viewed right-wing online influencers were being paid by Russia.
Part of a Kremlin-backed campaign to fuel Russian narratives. Among those stars, Benny Johnson.
Welcome to the Benny Report. I'm Batman. I want Batman to stay Batman, not turn into Antifa Man.
Benny loves Batman so much, he even released an AI video of himself dressed as Batman and punching immigrants in a Walmart parking lot.
The audience does not like that. All right. So thank you, Jordan Klepper and The Daily Show. And again, if you want to go see all of that, head over to YouTube and punch in Benny Show, Daily Show, and you'll get it all. So, they tell me you love this. This has been the York County Democratic Party's YouTube show and podcast. We'll see you next time on YCDP TV. Over and out.